Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Here's my new iPhone 7 Plus from Apple, unlocked. Bought it from Apple, and then I'm using Metro PCS if you're curious about that. You can use any carrier with unlocked. You just have to get a SIM card, so Metro PCS. I got a nano SIM card. I like to write over stuff. But this is the size of your regular SIM card, the bigger cutout, and then the little cutout. They put your nano SIM card in this. They put a little tool that comes with your box of your Apple. Stick it in that hole, and your tray pops out, and you put your nano SIM card in there. They did that at Metro PCS for me. I have a no contract. I hate contracts. I've never owned a contract phone ever. 14 years I've been using cell phones. Okay. We're going to put on the OtterBox Defender. This is the most serious protection you can get for your iPhone 7 Plus or 7. Make sure it gets Defender, because there's like a commuter and some other kind. I didn't care about those. Those aren't as strong. So we're going to unbox that today. When I was at Metro PCS, they offered, I was going to do this later. I was going to put on this tempered glass over the iPhone 7, which you can, I'll try to see if you can see it in the camera. Very, very thin. So I couldn't figure out the brand name of this, unless it is tempered glass or unless it's covered up by this. IPH means iPhone 7, and then they put the word plus under it. 0.3 millimeter, 2.5D, whatever that means. It's probably because maybe it was an iPhone 6, and because I think the face of both of those are the same. Now, the bottom parts aren't the same because there's no earphone jack on the iPhone 7 Plus. You have to use what they call a dongle. It's a little short. Let me get it real quick. It's a short little piece. I bought 2 extra ones. But when you open that little box, you get one that comes with the phone. So if you want to use a wired headphone, you plug in that dongle, and you plug your 3.5 millimeter stereo jack into there, or whatever it is. They used to call them 1/8 inch, but I think they call them 3.5 millimeter now. They might not be exactly the same. So there's your lightning connection. So that's why you cannot use an iPhone 6S Plus case with an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus. I mean, the iPhone 7 Plus up here. The reason is it's the same size and everything. It's just that you got additional speakers down here that the other case doesn't do, and you got a headphone jack you got to worry about. These cases are not waterproof at all. The reason is because you're going to have the open end. We'll see. The speakers will be here. And actually, they're more of a pain. This is very nice right now. The volume's on and off, but you're going to be, for people in dusty, dirty environments. These are water resistant phones, and there's a certain rating when you go on the website for that. You can stick them underwater for a half hour. Some people did on YouTube, but I hear Apple doesn't cover that in the warranty, so don't take your chances. Now, when the phone came to me, brand new out of the box, which you can see my unboxing video too, it came with this wraparound thing. So, not sure exactly which way it went, but it was up there. Well, that's probably the camera right there, where that hole was right there. You can see it, the camera, so that was probably the back. anyways, I did not take that piece off until I went to Metro PCS to sign up for my phone service, and they offered me this tempered glass thing, and they put that on there for me right after they peeled that off, so there wouldn't be any dirt at all, any dust, scratches, anything. This is the screen protector that came with the tempered glass, and I did want to show you one more thing on that. It gives the steps on the back if you want to do it yourself, but they did it for me at the store. They used a little piece of scotch tape. They looped the scotch tape and they tackied the front screen, and then they cleaned it and put it on anyways. I do want you to pay attention to this right here, which says 9H strong hardness. Now, I was reading on the internet that 9H actually, it's not really true, but that's one of the hardest glasses you can get. Self installation, bubble free, ultra slim thickness. I would agree with that. They said sometimes you have to wait 1 to 2 days before it gets bubble free. Now, if your screen is smudgy, you can see my other video. I have a little cool setup here. This is my computer screen sprayer. I bought at Walmart. It's Zeiss brand or Zeus, however you pronounce it. I'm not sure. But anyway, they cut out a water bottle, taped it, and rubber banded it. Took one of these micro towels. This comes with a micro towel, but you always lose it, or you got to find a place to put it separately. So, and then what you do, you can see my other video on this. I'm just going to explain it real quick. I made the sprayer where you can see these. On the indentation, I just put a blue permanent marker, so you don't spray it in your face. Actually, just spray it away from the computer or the iPhone screen or whatever you're cleaning, whatever, and just rub it off. Just take your towel, rub it off. I already did it though. So now we're going to unbox the OtterBox. I'd say this is great for construction workers. I heard on one video somebody dropped it from a 2-story building and it survived. Here's the clip. That's going to come in handy, I think, for me. And before I forget, you can set it where it's supposed to be able to sit on your desk, and you can use this as a little angle. I have to read up on that. Not seeing how to do that yet. So, but there is a way, unless this model doesn't have it. So, the tools you want, one guy said, depending on how you want to do it, you can either use your fingers or a credit card or have money handy, coin handy. If you're going to have trouble to break off these clips. It's a 3-part case, I believe it is. Okay, I'm going to try to show it up in the air. Okay, so we got to take apart this box, and there's a clip here, and it should be just 2 clips, and a clip at the bottom. And these, you might wonder, what are these things? Those are for the belt clip. That's the only time you'll ever use those. And the volume, and there's the 2 volume, and this one's for the turn on and off the ringer. So we're going to pull it gently. This one to pull gently, they said, until you get it going, I think. Okay, break it free. And maybe that's why the one guy wants to use a credit card. Okay, so I got it free at this area here. Some guy said you can put a credit card in there, maybe pry it if you need to. That's not where the coin comes in. Be very gentle with it. You try to just slowly work your way around it. You can take this case apart, and I want very, very unfortunate. Yeah, I'm back, man. I hit the wrong button. You know how it goes sometimes. But we're in the process of peeling it off. So we peeled off the case. That's part of it. That's the first layer of protection. And it kind of gives you an air gap between the second layer. So now the next thing we want to do, you can see it in this light. There's arrows. You can see that arrow. All around there's several arrows. One reviewer said, and you got to pull these clips apart. That's where the coin might come in. If you want to use a coin, maybe if your fingers aren't that good, pulling clips apart. But somebody said you want to do the 2 center clips first to undo those. And then you got the other arrow. Yeah, that one's a little tough. Let me try to use a dime. You got to be real careful not to break them though. But, if that don't work, I might try a butter knife. Let me see. Yeah, let me try a butter knife. Like I am doing this in the kitchen. Yep, that worked. So just pulling apart these clips. It's kind of hard to see on the video. For the main one, you get these 2 in the center first, somebody said. Or maybe that's when you clip it together, but either way. Just be very careful. One clip is down here at the end, maybe. Yep, that looks like a tough one. Don't want to come. Now this side, that center clip never did come off at first. So keep on working on those arrows. Pull off the clip. Okay. Now, this has never been out of the box, but it looks a little dirty, so get your spray cleaner, spray it away from your computer screen, your cell phone screen, so you're spraying it. The microfiber. Every once in a while you gotta move around that microfiber to get a clean spot. You can buy the microfibers at Walmart in the automotive section. In one place. Now, I was very afraid because this glass is not tempered glass. Where this one was. Some of these tempered glasses, people take a hammer to them and smash them, and it'll smash the outer glass, but it won't mess with the screen of the iPhone. So, and they say sometimes these leave air pockets in between the glass and the screen. So, and I haven't read anybody who recommends putting on tempered glass and using this glass, but I'm going to do it. I'd rather have tempered glass. In worst case, I'm going to have my tempered glass and take out this. You can push out this screen if you want to. You can see the ends here. Try to get the angle on this one here. But it's just a simple piece of plastic, basically. And sometimes they say you have air gaps in between here and the screen. And it's not as good as tempered glass, which really hugs the screen and sticks to the screen. But you're going to be taking off this case. One guy said once a month to clean out the dust, and he's a videographer, and he doesn't probably really get too much dirt and dust. It's not like a construction worker or something. So, I don't know. So, you just got to make sure the camera, this is the foam inside type thing. That's one of the protections. There's the Apple logo. And clean a little bit of the back of it. You can use the same cleaner. But unfortunately, the worst part probably that I don't like about this case is the camera glass is going to be exposed. So you just set the phone, Apple logo with a circle, camera lined up right. And next part, put back on this part that was clipped with the glass. Well, it's not glass, it's plastic. So I'm keeping the tempered glass on. You can't even really see it. It's very, like it says, down to the very bottom. Ultra slim thickness. And it is pretty much. Can't even tell it's on there really. Except for around the edges you can see where it is, but looking at it sideways you can't really tell. Okay, so just clip this back on. I think this is the part where somebody said probably do the two center ones first. Oop, and have the button, the round part where the button is. I didn't do that at first. So I clipped the first two center ones, clip the outside, and the gold cell phone that I bought, the color is basically worthless because this case covers up everything. We're not done. We're far from done. Okay. So that's the back case and the front part of the case. This is hard shell plastic. That part is, except for that foam that was inside. Now this is, it's going to be like a double pane window where you got an air pocket in between the hard shell case and the rubber. Okay. There's the volume and the stop ringer switch right here. All right. I'm not going to be crazy about this volume. I'm even tempted to take these, tempted to cut the case and have my volume exposed in my ringer, and especially the charging port and the place where you put the dongle. That's the name of it. It's very weak. I'm going to reinforce that with tape. I do not trust this thing. It's very weak. But I don't know anybody else that sells it. Now there are add-on devices where you can, it's a little metal thing, you can put a charging port and an earphone at the same time so you can charge and listen to the earphone. Or you can do a Bluetooth headphone like a Bose or Beats. Okay, so the hole's there. Let's do this one right this time at least. Apple logo's there. This probably looks like the serial number. I think it's got a 1-year warranty. I didn't look at that yet. We'll try to remember and look at that later. So, just slowly, let's start with the side with the button. We'll slip that in the rubber case first. And gently work our way around. Just putting it on. Like they say, you don't want to stretch it. I've heard some people say the tolerances sometimes are bad, wherein the volume control is really hard to do. That's why I went ahead and bought it at a box store instead of over the internet, so I wouldn't have trouble returning it. I'd rather deal with a box store. Okay, and I actually did buy it at Target, and they price matched on Amazon and Walmart, and their price on the floor at Target was $59, and it was actually, the first time I saw it, it was during Cyber Monday, so they didn't want to do any price matches that week, I guess. And it's kind of sticking. Just not, I mean, it is going to work. It's just, it's going to take a little work. You could do it a lot easier if I didn't have to try to show you in the camera, but just working that seal around there. So, some people said the volume switch was really hard to, it was kind of not really tight up to the phone. So, first let's try the power switch. I said let's try. That was kind of hard to push. People with carpal tunnel might not like this case. I do have slight carpal tunnel from using too many registers. Okay, now let's try the volume. That was up. Let's try down. Not working so far. Of course, it mightn't. I think. Let me try the ringer. That should work. There it goes. Yeah, I might cut that out. And especially this, I'm not going to be in a lot of dusty environments. The main reason I got this case, I heard some people say it'll break off eventually. The main reason I got this case is for falls. And it's probably not going to hurt it to fall. Alright, I'm going to try the volume again. I actually just have this. I don't know if it's going to show the volume anyways, but it's not working. Let's try. I'm going to get in. I'm pushing the buttons. Okay, a little harder to push than before without the case. I don't have any music set up on this, but now let me try to do the volume buttons. It wouldn't do it before. Okay, there you go. Ringer up or down. So it is harder to push, much harder actually. So try to use your software volume, on your screen maybe. Now I am going to try to different parts. That worked very well actually. Anytime I'm pushing it, so far it's working well. The home button, not so well, but I didn't set the pressure sensitivity yet, and I didn't do my fingernail. So there's Siri.
Sorry, I missed that.
I did too, so we both missed it. Anyway, so that's it. Well, except for this part, case, the belt clip. There was supposed to be some way you can. I don't know how
I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. You're sorry. Okay. We are going to get rid of sorry. Just keep on doing that. Alright. So, you can clip it on either way. This way. I'll figure out the standing up part in a little bit here. Alright. We're done. Okay. And then of course this goes 360 degrees, whatever way you want to do your belt clip. I will try to look that up before I leave here. Okay, so oh yeah, you can do, if you're in rugged environment and you don't need to look at your phone, you can put the phone in with the glass case inside, so it'll protect it a little better. Like I say, the camera's not protected. This is protected. That looks kind of pretty though. I was first going to go with rose gold. I like all the silver. I'm not crazy about all the black one. I didn't really like the glossy, but I figured gold, like for marriage or something. But anyways, I'm going to look very quick because I don't have much time before this video turns to 15 minutes. But 1, 2. No. You'll figure it out how to, just read the instructions on how to use the case to prop up your phone as you're reading it. Let me take it out of this direction. Okay. If you're looking at it and viewing it. Oh, Amazon also sells an armband you can put on your arm. And, oh, come on, Siri. So supposedly you can lean this case up against a surface and you can watch a video with it or something. But I'm not getting that right now for some reason. There is a way, imagine. Okay. Well, anyways, when I figure that out, well, maybe put it in the comment if I ever did get it figured out, or maybe this case doesn't have it. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Appreciate you looking on. I'm going to have a bunch of other iPhone 7 Plus videos coming up here. Thank you.